So I finally got my second Necromancer character up to level 50. I was simultaneously leveling up another character, which is why it took me so long. So I had two characters, roleplay characters, that I was working on. One of them is, what's her name? Morgania. I almost forgot her name for a second. And this one, which is who I'm making a video about, is Athalia or Athalia, the Withered. I might change her name. That's why I was kind of hesitant to say the name. Right now I'm settling on Athalia the Withered, and as I had mentioned in past videos, she was really inspired by my playthroughs of the Athalia, especially when I was playing through on a Redguard character. And I thought it was, I know there were some people in that area, in that lore, who were responsible for dealing with the dead, and that was something that was not really looked not positively on, because the dead is honored, and to touch one, to have to, if one raises from the dead, and then you have to kill that one, or not kill it, it's already dead. You have to destroy that undead ancestor that rose, then you would be pretty much like a cast out, or even though what you did was necessary. But I thought, well, what if we had, or what if I had a character like that who just kind of went bad, and so that's kind of what inspired me to make this character. So Necromancer has a lot of issues, and so of course you would think I'm crazy to make a Redguard Necromancer, because that's twice as bad, the worst race on the worst class. But yeah, anyway, I'm a role player, so role play is true in game, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to have her use a whole lot of Necromancer skills, to be honest. That's actually the best way to play a Necromancer, in my opinion, is to not use actual Necromancer skills. Use world skills, use class skills, because the class skills are just trash, they're garbage. And I'm pretty sure that ZeniMax Online Studios has no idea what to do with the Necromancer class, which is why they are kind of taking their time with making these adjustments, because I don't think they know what to do. I don't mean that to disparage them, but I don't think they really know what to do. So, thanks to scribing, I have some options open up, and now I'm able to make a character who is like I would say a soul magic specialist. Before, all you had was pretty much soul trap. That was like the only skill in that line, really. You could barely call that a skill line. But I am able to make a character now that can have 3 or 4 skills on one bar from the soul magic skill line, and to me that kind of fits the theme of, I guess, if you're on a sorcerer class, that can fit too, but I think it works better on the Necromancer class, because they kind of already have that control over life or whatever. So she is going to be a soul shredder. Basically, all of her skills are, not all of them, but the majority of her skills are just soul magic based. So the other name that I was thinking about calling her was maybe not the Reaper, but like the soul shredder, or the soul, that's not the word, that sounds terrible, that's not the word I was going to use. The soul, like I can't remember what it is. Shatter? No, I can't forget it. Whatever, I can't remember. But it was kind of a cool name, So something. And I may, if I remember, I may actually change her name. I don't want to pay for a change token, but I may have to. Anyway, I'm going to put some gameplay behind this. I'm sorry for rambling at the first part of it, but oh, almost forgot to mention. Yeah, the sets. Yeah, so I tried to, when it came to the sets for this character, I was looking for, I really wanted to use Oblivion's Edge or Oblivion's Foe. But I tried Oblivion's Foe and it just really felt underwhelming. Now, cause I wanted to use Oblivion Damage because that was kind of, I thought that fits well with the soul magic thing. And, I was kind of at a loss though for like what to use because like I said, so Oblivion's Foe was underwhelming. But then I looked at, just by chance, completely by chance, Snake in the Stars. I was like, hey, wait a minute. This has Oblivion damage on it. And, I think it kind of fits Necromancer well because it debuffs your opponent's healing. So I think that kind of fits in with the theme of her just kind of just snatching your life from you, that kind of thing. So I was like, okay, I'll try this out. And to be honest, and I also needed something with some high regen stats because I'm on a Redguard. That's not a magic race, so I need some sustain. So it also had that on it, so it kind of felt like a perfect fit. But okay, so to be completely honest though, in practice, even though I'm in low MMR battlegrounds, it doesn't really feel that great. You may look at some of the options that I've chosen, such as the Mundus Stone being the Steed Stone instead of a Damage Stone or something else. But I went with the Steed Stone because I wanted to use Bloodthirsty on the jewelry. And the reason why I wanted to do that, which is something that I typically don't do with any of my other characters, is because I felt like this character was going to struggle for damage so badly that I had to try to squeeze out as much damage as I could, even at the cost of being able to heal. And that's the problem that I have right now. My character can't really heal because her actual spell damage is really low. Most of the damage is coming from Bloodthirsty and Balor. That's it. I mean, other than that, the character doesn't have a whole lot of damage. But that's because I'm trying to make up for the weaknesses of the Redguard race and the Necromancer class. I think I did the best I could while trying to fit this theme. Doing Oblivion damage, Oblivion enchants on the weapons, things like that. Trying to stay within the theme, I think that's probably the best that I can do. So with that, I'll also add that she is not a vampire. As I have said plenty of times, the majority of my characters are not vampires because I roleplay. So if I don't feel like that character should be a vampire, they're not going to be a vampire. So I know a lot of people are saying, wow, it's going to be so hard. We're getting bursted without undeath, where we're getting, just completely crapped on out here without undeath. And I'm like, welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. This is the experience I've been living for a long time, since my whole entire time playing ESO. My main character, Athalia, is not a vampire either. She's always a mortal character. So I've been playing without undeath since I started in Somerset. That was like 2018, I think. You know, so everybody's like, oh, you know, no vampire. I'm like, well, yeah, I've been playing without that for a while. So I'm not afraid of that. Everybody's basically coming down to my level now. And that's pretty much it right there. I'm sure of it this time. So thank you all for listening, and I'll talk to you later.